Oh yes, I got him. But still, when I look at this figure, he is freaking phenomenal. The look on him is good, but Jay, I ask you one question. Does he stack up today's review?
I like this figure a lot. I really like this figure a lot. It does have a few quirks here and there. I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit later on. But this figure, I eagerly anticipated picking up. And when it became available, of course, I got my hands on it and got it open. So I am happy that you got it, my man. So let's talk about this thing.
You heard what the man said. This is an Anson video review, and he's next.
Alright, so now that we have him out of the package and he's in his alt mode, I am loving this figure. What are you thinking about this, B?
I gotta like the art mode too, because again, I like how a lot of emphasis based off the figure from the show looks more like the character off the show more.
Now, I've heard some people gripe and complain about, oh, well, it shows too much kibble, or is this, or is that. To me, this is a fair representative of what he looks like on the show. I think it's pretty accurate, personally.
Exactly, and plus the only thing is the bigger difference is the fusion cannon on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I definitely can't wait for one of the third-party manufacturers, perhaps our Dr. Wu will
or Crazy Danny.
Yeah, or will bring the medicine that's necessary to enhance the look of this piece. But like I said, I really like this Megatron mold personally.
Yep, even though it's not the deluxe, this is still workable.
I mean, as I like him as far as size as a Voyager, he's really, really nice. When you transform him, he's pretty solid for the most part, with all of his joints and stuff locking into place. He's, doesn't really like pick him up and stuff just starts dangling loose. He's not one of those types of figures.
He's real flush in the big way, and I like it too, man. Just that it looks real flush, even though even the head got some good workable parts to hide the eyes.
Well, that was the thing too, is what I've heard most people complain about is the idea of his head, being able to sit up. And again, like I said, that seems to be a fair representation of the show. But I also like it, and if you zoom in a little close, I really, really like the idea that he kind of has this, almost like he's a bobblehead riding in a vehicle, and he's peeping out like, I see you. It's just really, really cool. I like that.
Even so, I like how you got everything that looks so flush on him too, again. That's it, but still, I like how he's got all the things that made Megatron on the show in the art mode look so freaking real.
Yeah, no doubt. This is a really nice figure.
But still, Jay, I ask you one question. How does he look like in robot mode?
Well, we're going to have to see what he looks like in robot mode to see how he stacks up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. We got him in robot mode. Just that one thing that I cannot stand. And what's that, Jay?
I am not a fan of the Powerizer MechTech weapon.
Oh, and on top of it all, the paint app should have been more better like the deluxe on Megatron.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the paint apps are concerned, they definitely could have done him in a silver finish. But there are several different variations of this Megatron, so if you are really, really bent about him not being a brushed silver or a chromed finish, you could get various Japanese versions of him from Takara Tomy, to where he does have better quote-unquote paint apps when it comes to his silver finish.
Oh, he got a whole bunch of them too.
But I actually really, really like this Megatron platform. I never had I haven't purchased the first edition version yet to compare him against the first edition, but I like this platform. And like I said, my only complaint really is the MechTech weapon.
Exactly. Just that the MechTech made it more, not as great. Because again, the figure has no flaws except for very few. But my final thought is this. Megatron is worth kicking up. However, you gotta deal with the damnable MechTech. On the scale of 1 to 10, how you feel about it, Jay?
Well, aside from the MechTech weapon, and I mean, again, like I said, there's several different variations of this particular mold. So I'm actually going to grade this, we talked off camera, but I'm going to actually grade this a 9 because he has so many different variants. And just like Dr. Wu did the swords and the face for Prime, and you have various upgrades coming out for other figures, I won't be surprised if he has some upgrades coming out too.
Yep, cross your fingers. I give him a 8.5 again. This figure close to perfection, but it got some flaws that knocked it down. But again, even though if it was a first edition deluxe, not deluxe, but first edition Voyager, yes, I give him all the love and up to it. But still, Jay, we wrap things up a little on a good note. But still, what's coming up next? Hopefully.
Well, I know we're gonna sit in together on a vlog, and I'm kind of looking forward to getting a chance to jaw jack a little bit about what's been going on, both behind the scenes as well as catching up on some of the stuff that's been going on the tube.
Yep. If you have not seen either of those things, click on the links on my bar on the side. This is Big B along with Jay Dro. We got one thing before we bug out.
And what's that? Big?
You heard Stan Lee. We're gone.
Peace out, people.